Just what are the emotions now, maybe as compared to last time this year? Similar situation in that you guys are kind of at the mercy of the committee, but different situation in that you won't be having that last game to kind of make a statement. So I guess where are you guys at with that emotionally?
I mean, last year, like you just said, we had a chance to prove ourselves that we deserve to be in the Big Ten or in the playoff committee. But I think this year we just have to sit back and relax and see what happens throughout the championship games and see what happens.
Individually, the great season you've had, the accolades have been rolling in. I mean, Buckets finalist. What's that been like?
I mean, one day at a time. Never really been the guy to worry about all the accolades after the season, but just got to do what I got to do on the field, and the rest of it take care of itself.
Raekwon, I asked Taylor about finishing this season, wherever you guys end up, on a good note, whether it's a playoff, whether it's a bowl game. And him as a senior, he wants to end his career, but you still have time left here, obviously. What would it mean to you to finish this going into the off season and heading into next year?
You never want to really roll into the off season on negative momentum. I always want to be rolling in on positive momentum. So I think when I first got here, we had just lost to Clemson in the Orange Bowl, and there was a lot of negative energy that we had to get out of our system. So I think if we get these last couple of wins, if we make it to the playoffs or if we don't, we just got to finish strong and get this positive energy rolling into next year.
Taylor said there was already some good energy coming off the win over your rivals. This is your first day of practice. How do you guys feel like you're doing? He said, he feels like there's even good things are coming. This is kind of do you feel that way as well?
Yeah, I feel like we got our momentum back. When we lost to Michigan State, I mean, everybody was hurt emotionally because we know that the whole playoff thing was going to a minimum after that loss. But we're still in the chase. We got to see what happens this weekend. And we just see what happens.
A few weeks ago, you were talking about you and Deshaun Watson and how close you guys have been. How you talked about meeting up in the playoff, and now you're in a position where you are actively having to root against him this weekend. Does that, watching that game, feel a little bit different now than maybe it would have a month ago?
I always want the best for my guys, even if he's out of school. I never want to wish anything bad upon him. I always want to see him doing positive. But at the same time, I do want to be in the playoffs too. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I love Deshaun to death, but I want to be in the playoffs too.